everyone, my name is Amanda Silver Sister, and knowing where to start regarding products and your gray, silver, or white hair can be absolutely overwhelming. So I decided I was going to make a video trying to help you with a little bit of instructions or what maybe you should avoid or use so that you can take care of your newly gray, silver, or white hair. And I remember being at that stage that you guys were at. I had no idea about purple shampoo. I actually thought I was going to turn my hair purple. I had no idea about my hair potentially turning yellow and what could potentially cause that. And I just had no idea. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to make another video. I think I've made one before, but I have a lot of followers on Instagram, so I get gifted a lot of things. And so these are the products that I've been gravitating towards lately. And they're not necessarily the only option. So you can pick a version of these things, but I just want to explain the concept behind them. And I also remember in my grow out that I didn't use these products until I was well transitioned into my gray hair. And when I was done, I did notice that I had a little bit of yellowing. And so it took haircuts really to get that out of my hair. And I would really like to have just prevented it. So I thought I'll come on here. I'm going to do a video and hopefully you can pull some things away so that you can take care of your gray hair on your grow out, as opposed to having to be reactive and having to deal with some of the damage that you did on the way that you had no idea that you were doing because no one told you. So this video is to tell you. So before I get started on the products, also I do have a glass of wine here, so I hope that's okay and not triggering for anyone. There are a couple things that you should know that can cause yellowing. The very first thing is if you are using hard water, you're going to want to get a water filter. I have one myself. I think mine is a Jolie water filter. I really like it. I don't think I've actually linked any of these on my Amazon storefront, but if you're interested, leave me a comment and I'll make sure to put the ones that I'm using on my storefront so you can have a look. You don't need to use those one. Any filter that takes of the chemicals is going to be fine. The other thing that I wanted to mention is for me, my life is just not conducive for me to air dry my hair. If I can, I do, but really I'm gonna have to pull up my hair dryer most mornings that I'm going to work. When I do that, I make sure that I use the coolest setting as much as I can. And then my hair is fairly straight, but as you even right there, you can see, I've got these little curly, like kind of wavy bits in here. So sometimes I will pull out my straightening iron if I want to get a certain style. And when I'm using my straightening iron, I also make sure that I use the lowest heating setting that I can. I think for me, and I'm from Canada, so I think mine says 360, but I never put it higher, and I'm very, very aware of that. The other thing, so we did hard water, we did temperatures of your blow dryer and your straightening iron. The other thing is sun. And so one of the products I'm going to show you, I think I've shown in another video, but I'm just going to mention it again. But just be really mindful of how much direct sun that your white, silver, or gray hair is getting. I have very white hair, so I think I would imagine that mine might be even more susceptible. And of course, smoking or being around smokers and stuff like that, that's going to just kind of make the chemicals build up in your hair. Something I don't have here to show you is a good clarifying shampoo because I'm actually out of the one that I love. The one that I love is by Malibu. I think it's called Gooby Gone, and I haven't used it for a while because I get gifted a lot of products, but I'm really missing that one. So I am going to go back and find that one. So I can't remember if I told you guys, if you're brand new, to hit that subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back to this channel. You guys have been amazing. Before I get started on the products, another thing I want to say is leave your comments, because if I can't answer your questions, someone else does. And it is just such an awesome community, this group of Silver Sisters. We have so much knowledge on our own journeys of going silver that, something that maybe I haven't experienced, someone else will. So don't be shy, leave your questions. We love kind of helping each other out on here. Okay, so we talked about that blow dryer, we talked about straightening iron. And so one thing that is a must have, I feel, if you use those kind of tools, is to get a heat protectant. This one that I'm using is by AG Care, but I've used Pantene, I've used L'Oreal, I've used everything, and for me, there is really no difference between them. I find they're all just as effective. So use whichever one you want. Sometimes it can come down to scent or scent free, whatever you prefer. But this is a must-have if you're using any kind of heating tool. Now, I've mentioned this one before. And actually, by the way, if you want more information on anything I've listed, just put it in the comments and I'll get back to you there, and I'll send you links or whatever you want. So this one is by True Keratin, and I had been wanting a UV hair protection for so long, and I just never could find one. I found a lot of heat protections, but I could never find UV hair protection. So this one is by True Keratin, and I used this on my last trip, and it was amazing. I use a hat, obviously, but I just don't want to wear a hat all the time. So having something like this when you're traveling or if you're out in the sun a lot is going to really help, again, reducing the signs of yellowing on your hair. So before all of this stuff, particularly the heating stuff, it would really cause our ends to split. But now it's more about the yellowing, I feel, that you have to worry about. Before I get into purple shampoo, because I have a few things to say about that, I'm going to bring up two other products that I love that have nothing to do with protecting your hair. But this one I've talked about before. It's also by Keratin Hair Care, and I love it. It's called Flyaway Hair Treatment. So I don't know if you can see, but I feel like when you go gray, white, or silver, there's always new growth, and it's always sticking straight up. So this little product, it really just works like a mascara, and you just put it like I'm actually just in my kitchen, so I don't know if it's getting, there we go, I got it. Okay, so it's really great. It just makes everything sit better. And I use this a lot if I'm wearing a ponytail, and I particularly want a ponytail that looks nice and slick. Then this is often in my purse, and so easy to travel with. I have no idea how much it is. I'm gonna guess $12 or something. The other thing that I use in my hair a lot is a hair serum. This one is by Design Line, which is just like first choice, nothing fancy. The reason that I like this, sometimes I feel like my hair looks like this sheet of white. And I actually have some of this in here. And I feel like what it does is first of all, it kind of separates my hair a little bit. And I feel like you can see some of the different colors in it, which I really like. The other thing a lot of people complain about is that their gray hair can feel really dry. And so I put some of these on my ends if I'm feeling like it's dry, and I think that really does the trick. It makes my hair feel smooth and shiny and not dry. And so I really liked having a hair serum that I use all the time. And like I said, I never spend a lot. This one was not gifted. This one I buy. I actually also love Design Line's hair texturing hairspray because I don't like my hair to feel hard, but I don't want it to feel so clean that it won't hold a style. So I love having a texturing hairspray. Something that I don't have here that I really wish I had, but I've been out of it. And then, like I said, I've been gifted so many products that I haven't rebought this, but I am going to. It's a clarifying shampoo. And the one that I love it's called Malibu. And I think it's called I'll find it if you're interested in a really good. Any clarifying shampoo is going to be good. I'm losing my voice. Hold on. But there's chemicals so much in our environment, and so that is really going to affect your gray hair. So having a really good clarifying shampoo, you only have to use it once a week, is a must. And so I feel like that's something that I haven't been using as much, so I'm going to go out and get that for sure. So these are the purple shampoo products that I want to talk about. So I don't like this one, and these two I really like, and I want to explain because this is probably the cheapest. And then I would say this one and maybe this one. So it goes in that order for expensive. And I'll tell you what I think about them. So my favorite so far has been the Dove Silver. I did do a campaign for them. I did make money on that. I'm not making money now, but I was gifted these products and I've really, really enjoyed them. I would say that of all the drugstore purple shampoo, these ones are the best. I've tried a lot of them, and a lot of them are super drying of your hair. That's why I really like these ones. I find that it doesn't dry out your hair. I love when there is a purple conditioner that makes my hair feel soft afterwards, and this one totally does it. The other little trick that I've shared in the past is sometimes you can put the conditioner right on your dry hair, and so leave that on for a couple minutes before your shower and then just shower as normal. And that kind of gives like almost like a hair mask type of treatment. So if you have any like really pesky yellowing spots, that's what I would do. So I love these ones. These ones is Goldwear, and I do not like this one. And I'm going to tell you that because if you happen to go out and pick something and this is what you picked and now you don't use purple shampoo because you hate it and it's drying, it's because you picked this stuff. So know that not all products are created equal. This one, it makes my hair feel awful. It makes my hair feel dry. I don't recommend this one. So if you happen to buy Goldwell and you don't like it, actually, if you like it, excuse me, I'm really curious if you like it because I hated it. And then the last products that I'm going to talk about is the True Keratin. So this is kind of a new company, and I think they're in the States, but this is the same company that gave me the hair UV, which I was so thrilled to find. I probably should get water, not wine. But anyways, really, really like these. They really moisturize my hair. But with the price difference here, I have no preference between either of them. I love them both. I have actually tried other purple shampoos that have been really good. If you are wanting a list, let me know. I'll put them in the comments as well. What's the one called? A lot of stuff that's purple shampoo that's geared for blonde hair is going to work the same. So you don't have to do something different. I have no idea what blue shampoo is for. So I can't help you with that. If you know, let me know. Okay, I'm 11 minutes into this video and I'm starting to cough like a crazy woman. So I probably should wrap it up, but I hope that helps. If you have any questions regarding any of what I said, please leave them in the comments. I'm always happy to answer. So yeah, take care. Have a great weekend and we'll chat soon.